And we are live. Let's see if I can share out this somehow. How we doing? Oh, Sam, how are we? You right, girl? I think you messaged me earlier, and I just completely blanked it. I've just been so busy. I'm going to read it in a bit and get back to you. We'll have a chat, yeah? How we doing, guys? How is everyone? Marianne, how are ya? Say hello if you haven't. Tanya, how are you, girl? You right? How's life treating you all? Everyone good? Please share it out, guys. That'd be brilliant. Share it out as best as you can. Yeah. How's everyone doing? It's good to see you all. Please say hello if you haven't. Please say hello if you haven't. Sam, I'm going to message you after anyway. We'll have a chat later, yeah? There's 14 of us. Say hello, guys. That'll be... Oh, there you go. Andy, how are we, mate? Claire, nice to see ya. Brandy, nice to see ya. Missy, good to see you, girl. I've been doing good. It's been not here. Leanne, how we doing? How is everyone? You good? Share it out if you'd like a reading. Share it out. If you haven't liked the page, like it. Michael the Medium. Yeah, guys. How's things anyway? What's happening? How's everyone doing? How is everyone? What's going on in the world? Oh, okay. Gemma, how are we? Claire, Tia, Alicia, Jane, how we doing? Eileen, nice to see ya. There's 20 of us so far. Get them shares going out. Share that out. And we'll start rolling. Yeah, we'll start rolling with it. Hope everyone's been well. Behaving. Jade, how are we? Jen, nice to see ya. Linda, nice to see ya. Liked and shared. Alright, lovely job. Diane, how are we? Dina, nice to see ya. Fed up with what's going on in the world. Yeah, same here, man. Same here, fed up. Just got to do what you got to do, don't you? You got to be happy up here, ain't you? That's all this is. Steph, how are we, girl? Nice to see ya. Nice to see you, Steph. How's things going? You good? How's the practice going, Steph? It's 35 of us. If you haven't said hello, please say hello. It'd be very kind of you. Don't be shy. Amanda, nice to see you. Tracy Brown, nice to see you. All right, Sam, take care, mate, yeah? Speak to you later. Liked and shared. Lovely job. Nice to see you. Wendy, how are we? Nice to see you. Everyone happy? Everyone good? Everyone happy, yeah? Please say hi if you haven't. That'd be nice of you. Don't be shy. Aisling Ash O'Brien, is it? I hope I spelled that one right. That's a mouthful, isn't it? There's 44 of us so far. Let's share it out. Let's share it out. Come on. We're going to be doing some free readings tonight. If you haven't already liked my page, get on there. Like my page. Be very kind of you. Some free readings tonight. I also provide private readings. If you'd like a private reading, they're half price at the moment. Very affordable. Get on there and private message me. Jade, how we doing? Kelly, how are we? Claire, nice to see ya. Nice to see ya. Elise, hello, hello. Nikki, All right, girl, nice to see you. Doing good, how are you? Kelly, I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm all good. Karen, nice to see you. Jade Prescott, shout out, please. There you go. Shouted you out, girl. Rachel Miles. Janie, I think it is, if I'm spelling that right. Bethany Lee, nice to see you. Diane, nice to see you. Guys, it's great you're all here. Michelle, nice to see you. Wendy Payne, how are we, girl? Nice to see you. Alright, so we're going to be doing some free readings tonight. Please be open-minded to the information I provide for you. Don't fixate on one certain loved one that wants to come through. If you want one certain loved one to come through, it doesn't always work like that. So just be open-minded when I do pass on these messages. I hear them very clearly in my ear. If I don't, and they pass it through my mind, then I can hear yes or no very well in my ear. And so whatever I receive, I'm receiving. I might be a tiny little bit off, but it won't be far off. Yeah, so if you can, when I stop, I'm going to pull out names who I'm drawn to, and whoever can take it. Sorry, I'm going to pull out the name, and then I'll do a reading for one person, and then, like I say, just be open-minded, please. I'm grateful you're all here. If you'd like a reading, please share it out. That'd be lovely of you. I'm just going through the names. Sherry, how are we? Phyllis, how are we, girl? Nice to see you. All right, so I'm going to do some readings now. All right, I'm going to do some readings now. I'm going to see who's here. I'm going to see who I'm drawn to. I'm going to see who I'm drawn to. See who I'm drawn to. Alright, two secs. Let me have a butcher's. Let me have a look. Alright, I'm going to go with Eileen McGrath, is it? I hope I've spelt that right. Let's pin you up here and let's see what we've got for you, eh? Is Eileen McGrath here, is it? I hope I've spelt that right. Is Eileen here? If Eileen's here, just say yes. If Eileen's here, I've got to scroll these messages up for some reason. It's doing me head in, it is. So if I don't see your messages, please bear with me, I will get to it. Eileen McGrath, is it? I hope I've spelt that right. If she don't answer in the next couple of minutes, I'll move on. 2 6, guys. There's a massive lag on here. Eileen McGrath, is it? If she's not here, I'm going to pick someone else. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be here, so... come on, Jem Mason. We're going to have you. Jem Mason. Oh, Eileen, I'm so sorry, mate. You left it so long. I'm sorry, but people will just leave otherwise if I'm just hanging about. So I do apologise, but Jen Mason, if Jen Mason's here... If Jen Mason's here, that'd be lovely. If Jen Mason's here, just say yes, man. I hate waiting around. Bloody hell. Right, Jen Mason, what I'm going to do, regardless, I'm going to read for you. If you're there, I'm going to read for you. And if you can take anything, Jen Mason, just say yes, and then what the answer would be to it, yeah? So if I say I've got a male here, I haven't, but if I say I've got a male here, and I start saying some stuff about him, if you can take it, just say yes to the male, and yes to the blah, 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 yes to the that, yes to this, yes to that. Not just yes, all right? Otherwise, I'll just read and read and read, and then you can just crack on with it, all right? But I would like to get some sort of validations in. So, Jen Mason. I'm going to tune into your loved ones now, so bear with me. Okay. Okay, Jen Mason. Okay, I can see you're here. Yeah, great. So Jen Mason, I'm aware of a female energy that quite clearly tells me that she's from mother's side, and she tells me it's your grandmother. And she tells me yes very clearly. And she tells me mother's side very clearly. Okay, and this lady would have become very weak. She tells me very clearly, I was very weak before I passed. And there would have been issues with her walking, Jen Mason. There would have been issues with her getting up or walking. There would have been something there because she was very weak. Okay, and September, Jen, would be very significant to the family, wherever that may be. So that would be birthday, anniversary, passing, celebration, whatever. But September would be very relevant. Okay. Um, and would you understand the name Tony, Jen? Tony, she makes Tony very significant, or Anthony. Tony is short for Anthony, but she tells me Tony, so we're going to go with that. Okay, and she references to the two children. So you're she either had the two children, or or you're one of two, or you've got two. But she's referencing to the two children, and okay, and she's also referencing to the birthday that's coming up soon. She references to the birthday. Yes, my nan on mum's side. Yes. She's referenced, yes, she was very weak at the end, and yes, she couldn't walk, of course. And she talks about September, and she talks about, yes, my daughter's birthday, great. And she talks about the two children, so wherever the two children are that would fit in, she talk references to the two children. And there would be some issues, or there has been some issues with somebody. So I don't know whether you've had issues with your father, or there's been some distance, or there's been some ill word said to somebody, but I'm aware of an older male that there would be some issues with. Okay, she makes that very, not sure on Tony Anthony. No problem, Jen, but she does mention that name. No problem. And she mentioned something to do with someone having some words that were said, whatever, but there would be against a male energy. So there would have been a falling out. I have two daughters. Lovely validation then. Okay, and she clearly, this is for sure, she clearly says Christopher. Christopher would be Christopher for sure. Christopher would align with her for sure. And she's referencing Jen to some issues with somebody that's got some stomach issues. And this is not someone that's passed. She's referencing to somebody that needs to go and get their stomach checked. So there's either some issues there or some discomfort, and then they're ignoring it, whatever. But she's talking about somebody that needs to go to the doctors and get their stomach checked because there's something wrong with it, or there's some issues, whatever. But she's referencing to that, Jen. Family fallouts. Yeah, sure. Yeah, she references to the stomach issue. So I don't know whether that's you, but she also references. And she also references to the number 13, which would be very significant. So unless that's a special number or it has a meaning, the 13th of a month would be, okay? She references to that. Krista, my brother, also her son. Well, that's a great validation, isn't it? So, yeah, and she references, I'm going to repeat it, she references to the bad stomach. Someone is living that's not paying attention to their stomach, or they're just ignoring it, putting it off. She's talking about them. They've got to get themselves to the doctors, and I can't remember what she said after that. What I'm going to do, Jen, I'm going to leave her love with you, because there's many others that would like a reading, and I hope what I've give you, you can enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to leave her love with you, because there's many others, but if you would like a private reading, I mean, please private message me on my Michael the Medium page, and we can have a little chat, all right? Cheers, doll. Nice one. Hospital, now stomach issue. My daughter is in hospital with stomach issues. See? Wicked. Not as in wicked she's there, but wicked for the validation, right? Guys, thanks for coming along. Seriously. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Please share it out. Please like my page if you haven't. Yeah. Thank you, Amanda. She says I'm amazing. That's so kind of you. Thank you. I've got to scroll these messages down for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. So, who would like a reading? Who would like a reading? Hello, I'm going to do some shout-outs anyway. Chloe Payne, nice to see you. Kelly Jarrett, nice to see you. Eileen, I'm so sorry, darling, but, yeah, I'm so sorry. Jill Cross, nice to see you. Sherry, hello. Kristin, nice to see you, girl. G-Beb, is it? G-Beb, I hope I spelled that one right. Tracy, nice to see you. Bethany Lee, Jen Mason, nice to see you. Rachel Miles, nice to see you. Leanne, Diane, Yolanda, nice to see you. Daniel, is it? Danielle? Nice to see you. Right, let's get cracking. Who wants a reading? Who wants a reading? Okay. Okay, I'm going to go to who I'm drawn to, okay? I'm going to go to who I'm drawn to. Sarah, how are we, girl? Nice to see you. Eva, nice to see you. Jade Prescott, nice to see you. Tina Paru, good girl, nice to see you. Kathy Ann, hello. Chris, what's Chris? Nice to see you, Chris, mate. Nice to see you. I didn't think you'd be on here, mate. Nice to see you. You can have a look what I do now, mate. You can have a look what I do. It's wicked. Jennifer Defoe, good girl. Nice to see you. All right, fine. Let's have it. Okay. Thanks for that message, Michelle. This man is awesome and legit. Definitely is. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to go with, I think it's Danielle Redden. Danielle Redden. I'm going to have a go at you, Danielle Redden. If you're here, you probably will be. Danielle Redden. I'm going to have a pop at you, girl. All right. You're going to have to give me a minute, because I'm going to tune into your loved ones and see who's about you. Okay, Daniel Redden. Daniel Redden. I'm aware of an older gentleman that steps forward for you, and he references to being on father's side of the family, and he references to being grandfather. Father's side, grandfather. Right? He references to father's side, grandfather. Okay, can you say it clearly? And I'm if this I'm pretty sure this is for him, Danielle Redden. But this guy would have had issues with his chest area, and I feel more for the heart. Okay, more for the heart. I really feel that for him. Okay, I'm just his energy's not that strong at the moment, so I'm just trying to listen in, Danielle Redden. Okay, so I feel like there's another spirit that's coming through for you as well, and I feel that's a female, but I'm not going to go there with her just yet. I'm going to listen to what they're saying, and I'm being told that three kids would be relevant, three children would be relevant. So either they had three children, one of them had three children, or there is three children. You've got three children, or you're one of three. They reference to that. Well, they're saying they're saying, Danielle, that you've got two children, that you've got two, but they reference to the three, right? Yes, heart, great validation. Then they reference to the three children, but then when I said, are they're her three children? They said you've got two. That's correct, right? Okay. Okay, and I'm also hearing, Danielle, that March would be very significant to the family. Okay, March is very significant. Like I say to everyone, birthday, anniversary, party, celebration, whatever, but March would be relevant. Their energy's so weak, I can barely hear them. Yes, one of three kids. Okay, okay. And yes to the two kids, right? Yes. Good. Okay, and I'm not. Their energy is very weak. Yes, three kids to buy one stepson. Okay, okay. Their energy is very weak, but there is a female energy that's with me, and she would have struggled to breathe at the end of her passing. There would have been something she's telling me. I struggled to breathe. I struggled to breathe. Yes to March, great validation. She's telling me she struggled to breathe. And that when I said, is this grandma? She's clearly said, no. But I can't hear what she's saying. I'm not going to commit to saying it because I can't hear her. But I'm aware there's a female energy that's here. And this female would have passed over before her time. So she didn't reach the full potential. And she would have been in her 50s. She would have been in her 50s, okay? She's referencing to being in her 50s. I don't know who that could be for you, but she's referencing to being in her 50s, struggling to breathe, being very poorly. She would have come down with something and been very poorly. I'm aware of that. So what I'm gonna do, Danielle Redden, is I'm gonna leave their love with you because their energy is very weak at the moment, and that's something I would need to channel, and it would take some time. And so my mum passed in March, heart failure. Okay, 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 okay. And she had issues breathing then. She had issues breathing at the end because she references to the breathing, and there would have been some issues with her passing her. There would have been something to do with the 50s with her. That's what she references to. So I don't know whether she passed at the age of in the 50s, but there would have been some issues there. Yes, she was 73. Okay, this person's talking about something else. Yeah, she's talking about something else, and the energy's very weak at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave their love with you because it's just something I would have to do in a private reading. Really, that's just something. It would take time. That would, and there's 82 of us. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to say some shout outs to some people. I hope you enjoyed what I could provide for you anyway, Danielle Redden. I'm going to say some shout outs. If you haven't said hello yet, please say hello. Write in the messages, say hi. Like my page if you haven't, that'd be very kind of you. So, Ben Ford, Lacey Burgess, Claire, Dina, Keenan, is it? I hope I've said that right. Leanne, Oakley, and Andy. How you doing, Andy? All right, mate? Nice to see you. Bet I was the last person you see on here doing this. That happens, doesn't it, mate? Hope you're well anyway, Andy, mate. Nice to see you. Tracy Brand, Chloe Payne. She did have issues breathing. All right, cool. Good validation then. Bethany Lee, nice to see you. Callum Smith, nice to see you. Heather Shatley, nice to see you. Erin, Deborah, Rachel Miles, nice to see you. Jane, how we doing, girl? Eileen, how are we? Right, so, if you haven't already liked my page, like it, share it out, do your thing. If you would like a private reading, contact me on my Michael the Medium page. They're off price at the moment, so get them in before it turns back to the full price. I'm going to do another reading then, alright? Andy, I've been doing this for a while now, mate. Andy Harris, I've been doing this for a while now, mate. And it's only getting better, so yeah, so okay, who would like a reading? Come on, Lee. Who would like a reading? Let's have a look. Let's have a butcher's, eh? Courtney Allen, Kirsty Harris, Jade Prescott. I'm going to have a read with you, alright, girl? Jade Prescott. Jade Samantha Sargent Prescott. Alright, we're going to have it. I'm going to do some channeling now, so please bear with me, alright? If I turn my head and look all weird like I'm talking to someone, it's because I am. Alright, so, okay, Jade Prescott. Jade Prescott. Okay, Jade Prescott. I have an older lady here, and she references to being on your dad's side, and she's telling me she's your grandmother. All right, that's for sure. That's for sure. And there would be some resemblance to you and her, she tells me. She says, she half looks like me. That's what she tells me, straight up. She half looks like me. Are you not well at the moment? Or are you feeling down a lot lately? Because she's telling me that. She's telling me that you're not well or you're down at the moment. She tells me you're not well at the moment. She's telling me you're not well at the moment, Jade Prescott. Where are these messages? I can't bloody... I'm having to scroll through them. I can't see the messages. I don't know why. Yeah, Jade Prescott, she tells me you're not well at the moment, so there would be some significance to that. Okay, and November would be very significant to the family, Jade Prescott. No, oh my God, yes. Okay, what's that? Not feeling right at the moment, because this is what she's telling me. November is very significant as well. November is very significant as well, Jade. And two kids are very relevant too. So she either had the two, or you've got two, or you're one of two. All right, that's very relevant. Okay, and you understand the name Sarah, Jade? Where does Sarah fit in? Or Zara or Sarah? You understand that name? Where does that fit into you? Oh my God. You need to let me know what ones are what though. Don't just say, oh my God, and then don't reply to anything. You need to let me know yes to this, yes to that, yes to this, yes to that. Because it's good for people to watch and go, wow, do you know what I mean? Like, this is what the whole experience is. That's right, yeah. The name Sarah would mean something, Jade. And has it been on your mind? Yes, very. Okay. And has it been on your, obviously they're all connecting then. Has it been on your mind that you want to try and do something spiritual, try and read cards or something? Because she's giggling away to herself. She's giggling away to herself. And I feel like you get, and I feel like you get quite down, Jade. You get quite down and you feel like you feel very alone, or you don't feel like there's many people around you. Well, she's saying I'm around her, and she needs to understand this. And this lady's pucker lady, lovely lady. Honestly, right, lovely lady. It's all true. This is freaky. No, sorry. Okay, she's saying that she's always with you, and this is what she's telling. All true. What you say. No, Sarah. Okay, there is a Sarah. Whether that fits aligns to your mind, that's whatever. But there is a Sarah. She references to the Sarah. That's fine if you can't take that one. Yeah. So what I'm going to do with you, she wants you to know that she's with you, and apparently you're waiting for something because she says she's counting down the days. So whatever that means. Whatever that means. She's saying you're counting down the days, and she's saying she's with you, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave her love with you because there's 65 of us on here, and I want to get through some people, all right? Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed it. If anybody would like a private reading, hit me up on my Michael the Medium page. They're half price at the moment, and yeah, I do many things. I also teach this stuff, how people can tune in and whatever. Just message me up, we'll have a chat. If you want to chat about it, let me know. No time wasters, please. Yeah. So, how is everyone? You're amazing. Thank you, Jade. Thank you. How is everyone? Everyone good? Everyone good? Truly amazing. I'm blown away. Thank you, Jen Mason. It's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Very kind. So I'm going to say some hellos quickly, and then we're going to, I might waffle on a bit. Right, so, Eileen, nice to see you. Kelly, nice to see you. Sarah, how are we? Tracy Jane, nice to see you. Janie, nice to see you. Sherry, Chloe, Sydney Kirk, nice name. I like that name. Lacey Burgess. Yes, I'm holiday. All right, cool. Keenan Allen, nice to see you. Lisa Lloyd, nice to see you. Elizabeth Ashley, nice to see you. Feeling like we've met before, strange. We probably have, mate. I've been about, mate. Demi J, nice to see you, girl. Marie Romeo, I hope you've spelled that right. Wendy Payne, nice to see ya. Alright, so let's get to it. If you haven't already liked my page, get down there, like my page, Michael the Medium. Share this out, share my page out, spread the word, do your thing. If you would like a private reading, hook me up, let me know, message me, and we'll have a chat. If anybody would like a reading now, Andy Sexton, you can book, have a word with me after, and then we'll go from there, pal, yeah? Dawn Michelle, nice to see you. Alright, let's go. I'm going to pick someone, alright? Let's have it. Okay. Steve Parks, how you doing, mate? Let's have a butcher, see who we've got, who I can pick out of this. I'm looking for a message from a friend if you're drawn. Ashley Mullen. We're going to have a dig, yeah? We're going to have a go at it. Ashley Mullen, I cannot guarantee you your friend might come through. I can't guarantee your friend's going to come through, all right? So if you're only looking for that, just be real with me and say, yeah, I'm only looking for that, because I don't want you to be fixated on this friend. Bless your heart. But if you start saying no to things, I'll take you off, because I know everything I'm hearing is true, right? And that's not me being mean. I just know the coup. What I hear is what I get, and everything I've said so far has been great. So don't be fixated on certain answers because Spirit are telling me. Don't be fixated because there could be one of your loved ones, one of your family members that want to come through and speak, all right? One of your family members will come through, might come through, but it could well be your friend, all right? Okay, yes, it's cool. Open to any messages, thank you. All right, let me see what I can do for you, yeah? Let me see what I can do for you. Ashley Mullen. All right, see, I did tell you. I've got here. I've got here your grandfather from your dad's side. All right, I've got your grandfather from your dad's side, and he was. He's telling me very straight. He's like, from dad's side. That's how he's telling me. I can hear him clearly, and he's like, from dad's side, and he's telling me very straight. All right. Okay. So I'm aware that. Dude, but just be patient with me because I try and hear them, and if their energies ain't that strong, it is really hard to hear them. All right, and it's just really hard to hear him. But I'm pretty sure if this is not for him, this would be for someone here that's passed that would have had the breathing issues. And this guy wasn't a small man by any means. And he's telling me I'm right. He wasn't a small man by any means. And this and this whatever he had, whatever issues he had, it put him on his arse, meaning he couldn't get up. He's telling me that's right. Okay, and September would be very significant. Ashley Mullins, Ashley Mullins, where are ya? Got so many messages here. Just trying to. No, you're right. No, you're right. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, yeah, he's talking about being put on his arse, being put on his arse through the issues that he had, and I'm sure if this wasn't for him, This would be for someone else here. The breathing issues. There would have been terrible breathing issues. And this guy wasn't a small man at all. All right? He wasn't a small man. Yes, that's right. Okay. And September also, I said that to someone else, but September also would be significant to the family. All right, I'm just trying to listen out for him because his energy's pretty poor at the moment. Um, just want to go through. Yeah, his energy's pretty poor at the moment. Okay, okay. He's referencing Ashley Mullen. He's referencing Ashley Mullen. He's referencing. Sorry, I was just reading the message then. I shouldn't be doing that. He's referencing to the two babies that are passed over with him. He's with the two babies. All right. So wherever that is, wherever that fits for a miscarriage, abortion, whatever, or wake a baby sleeping when it's born, whatever the occurrence, he's with the two children. The two children. Okay. He references to that. And he references to being very, 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 very frustrated. Ashley, very frustrated. This guy, he was a very frustrated man at the end because he was a very proud man, and he didn't want to. He didn't want to be sat down. He didn't want to be. He wanted to be up doing things because he was good with his hands in some sort of building trade, whatever it may be. He was good with his hands. All right. This is what he's referencing to. And you understand who Lynn is, Ashley? You understand who Lynn is? Yes, that's totally relates to me. It should do. It should do. Yeah, it should do. You understand who Lynn is, Ashley? And he's also. And he's also. Is that for a female? He's also referencing Ashley. He's also referencing to the female that's not well at the moment. The female, the older female that's not well at the moment. So I don't know whether that's your mum or your grandma, but someone's not doing too well at the moment. Yes, so much he was a minor, but very handy. Okay. Um, oh, your auntie's name's Lynn, yeah? Well, that's a good validation also, right? Um, I can't remember what I said then, or what he said. Oh yeah, the older lady that's not doing too well at the moment, Ashley. That's either a mum or a grandma or someone. There's someone that's not doing too well at the moment, health wise. Okay, and your grandfather was. Okay, your grandfather had another brother, right? Because he was of two brothers. There was him and someone else, another man, which they were brothers, right? He's referencing to that. My auntie isn't well. Okay, okay, okay. No, Lynn, another aunt. Okay, no problem. No problem. Well, what I'm going to do is know that he's around you. Okay, excuse me. Know that your grandfather's around you and he spreads lots of love with you. Um, there is something to do with somebody's just had a baby or is pregnant. Either is pregnant or is just having a baby or had one. But he references to the baby being born for sure. Okay, for sure. And he's making reference to being careful with there's somebody that's with somebody or dating somebody, and the guy's not too great, and they're starting to get feelings about this guy. Okay, they're starting to get feelings about this guy. The woman's getting feelings about this guy being, and she's not too sure, and he's saying, yeah, be careful, right? That's what I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave his love with you, okay? She said yes to something, but I don't know what it is. So I'm going to say some hellos to people. Danielle Lee, how are we? All right, girl. Stephanie Leyland, nice to see you. Nice to see you all, in fact. Tracy Brown, Keenan Allen, Ashley Mullins, Courtney Allen, Tracy Jane, D, how are we? I'm not going to dare say your second name. Zat, is it? Please forgive me. Hello to everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm so grateful for everyone coming and watching. Please share me out. Like my page if you haven't. Yeah, that's a must. I also provide private readings. They're half price at the moment. Message me on the Michael the Medium page and I'll get back to you pretty sharpish. Yeah, so let's have a butcher's. Let's see if someone else is. Pearl Jarvis, nice to see ya. Watching from Wales, yeah? Nice to see ya. Kaylee Jarrett. Ellie Charles. Oh, is it? It's repeating, Ellie, is it? Is it? There you go, I'm only kidding. Nice to see you anyway, Ellie Charles. Nice to see ya. Suzanne, nice to see ya. Chloe Payne, nice to see ya. Callum Smith, hello, me old mate, nice to see ya. Pick me. Dawn Michelle, nice to see ya. Tina Paru, nice to see ya. Right, let's get down to a reading, eh? Let's get down. Alright, Luke, how we doing, mate? You alright? Lucy Clark, nice to see ya. Me please, mate. I've never had one before. Alright, come on then. Callum Smith. Let's have it, shall we? Callum Smith. I'm going to go for it, Callum Smith. Be open-minded, Callum, yeah? Be really, really open-minded to what I'm saying to you. Don't just shut it off and say, no, I can't take it. If it doesn't resonate with you at this present moment, what I do suggest, Callum, which they're telling me for you to do, is get a pen and paper, Callum, and write stuff down and show your family, yeah? Because that would be ideal, all right? Callum Smith, let's channel your loved ones. Okay, Callum, I'm really aware. You're welcome. I'm really, really aware that your grandmother from your mother's side is around you. Okay, she steps forward for you. Okay, and so I don't know whether you're really, really undecisive in life at the moment, but she's telling you you've got to be careful. She's telling me. She says he's got to be careful with the decisions he's making. Okay. You must understand this, Callum. If I answer something, if I say something to you, write yeah or yes to what it is. So yes to the grandmother, yes to I am undecisive. Do you understand? Just so people can see it, yeah? She's referencing to you being very I'm screen recording. Cool, that's great. She's referencing to you being very undecisive at the moment, and the decisions you're making may not be too great, or you've been down that path of making the wrong decisions. All right, okay, and she's referencing, I don't know whether you've got a lot of guidance in your life or you feel like you can't turn to people, Callum, but she's referencing to being around you and saying she's there for you wholeheartedly, all right? And whenever you make decisions, if you ever get a feeling to say, don't do it, know that it's her, right? This is what she's telling me. Okay. Yes, I understand. And are you one of three children, Callum? Or where would the three children sit? You worked that one out, but she's referencing to the three children. Okay, Callum? The three children. So I don't know whether you're one of three or she had the three, but she references to the three children. All right, and I'm really hearing, Callum, that some of the people that you're mixing with are not great, and you're quite easily led, mate. She's telling me yes. She's saying he's very easily led, and as much as you might not see that at the moment, she's telling me you are. Okay. And she's telling me that you've got to be careful with who you're associating with because she's with you all the time and she knows some of them are not great for you. Okay. Bloody hell. All right. You understand, Callum, you understand, mate. The guy that passed over in a car crash, the younger guy, because I've got a right younger guy here. I don't know how old you are, mate, but I've got a younger guy here that passed in a car crash or some type of impact accident. But I'm really feeling a car accident, mate, and his energy's not that strong at the moment. His energy's not that strong at the moment, but he's referencing to the car accident. Or there, if he didn't pass in the car accident, there would have been a significance to a car accident. He's telling me yes. And you understand the name Tom, dear, or Tommy, Callum? You understand Tom or Tommy because he's referencing to that name. And the number 16 would be significant. So if that was his age or your age or a special number, if it's not that, it would be the 16th of a month, okay? And February would be very significant, Callum. February would be very significant, okay? That's what he's saying to me, all right? Tommy, I think so, okay. February is very significant. So that could be a birthday, anniversary, passing, celebration, whatever. But February is very significant. And he's talking about his send off. He's talking about his send off, and there was loads and loads of flowers at the crash site. I'm aware of that. And there would be. I don't know whether you write music or you're right into music. There's something to do with the music, but it would be relevant to him too. This is what he's telling me. All right? This is what he's telling me. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave their love with you. All right? If you guys would like, I'm going to leave his love with you. All right? I hope you can find something out of that, Callum. If you guys like what you see, please private message me. We can book you in. The prices are they're half price at the moment, very minimal, but they're worth it. All right. Thanks for all turning up today. It's very kind of you all for all turning up. He's put yes. Oh my God, to something. Yeah. Thanks for all turning up tonight. I'm going to be shutting it off now. These were free readings. I teach this stuff, so if anybody would like to learn it, please private message me. It does cost, but it's legit. All right, it's solid, as you know my readings are. Also, if you would like a private reading, please private message me. Also, please like my page if you haven't. Share it out to all your loved ones and let them know and bring them all over. I'll be coming on in the next 2 or 3 days, all right? Thanks, guys, for all coming and watching. It's a pleasure. Take care.